and welcome back to the Good Life. My name's Nikki, and today I'm going to be taking you through how we have just planted a whole 10 by 4 foot bed full of garlic and onions, ready to grow all through the winter and hopefully give us a nice crop through the summer. Now, I'm going to be totally honest in this video. I actually filmed a load of this the other day, but my microphone decided it didn't want to work. So I've just got lots of footage of me yapping to the camera with no sound, which was a little bit annoying. So today, I'm probably just going to take you through a few bits, throw in some of the stuff from last week so you can actually see what's going on. And then hopefully you can enjoy the video. So we have a 10 foot by 4 foot raised bed. It's made out of pallet wood. It was free pallet wood, so we've made it nice and cheap that way. You can see I've put some strings on it to mark out the footage there. I find that a bit easier. It's probably not going to stay on there all season, but it was just easier to do it to begin with. I find doing square foot gardening a lot easier because it means that I can do it all on spreadsheets and put it all in straight lines and things like that, which I'm one of those people that likes to do that. So that's what we've been doing here. We've actually planted 180 garlic. And everyone says to us, well, that's a lot of garlic. And me and my lovely husband, G, over there, give us a wave. Me and my lovely husband, G, we love garlic. So we were like, but that's only a bulb every 2 days, which doesn't seem like a lot. So back home in our tiny garden, we're also going to be planting more garlic and elephant garlic as well, which is actually quite exciting. So we'll see how that goes. But let me take you through what we've actually done, what we've planted, and then I can show in some of the bits of while we were actually planting it. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so the first step for this task was to actually build the raised beds. We're going to do a whole new video on how to actually build raised beds out of the pallet width that we got. So this is just a little bit of excitement for you to watch there with us building the raised beds. I've filled most of this bed with wood chip mulch that we got we actually get it free on our allotment, which is really nice. Trying to spread it all out. I figured out that it takes around about 4 wheelbarrows full of wood chip mulch to fill this raised bed. I did this over 2 days, hence the clothing change, because honestly it was so cold. I left it the other day. But yeah, I'm just kind of raking it out here. Here you can see I'm kind of pushing the mulch down a little bit. And then I've got a wheelbarrow full of compost. It's actually just bog standard shop bought compost. We are going to try and make our own. This was 20 litres. No, sorry, 100 litres. But it actually only did half of the bed, which is why you can only see half. Here I am measuring out every foot. As I said, I like to do square foot gardening, so I'm measuring out every single foot here to try and get it as accurate as possible to kind of help me figure out where these foot measures are. I've decided to measure mine with some string, nice and easy really. As I said, the string will probably not stay on there all season, but it's nice to be able to have it to kind of, you know, line it all out properly. This is just me looping the string on. I've attached it through some screws. Nice and easy way of doing it really. And also I can also use the screws for other bits and pieces throughout the season as well, when we get on to other bits and pieces. Just a very simple loop knot in the end there. I'm sure there's other ways to do it, but this one worked quite nicely. And here you can see some of the strings finished. So because I've only done half the bed, I haven't done the long bits to make the whole square. So for today, all I did was lay down 3 pieces of bamboo just where they would be. Makes it a bit easier. I have actually got a really lovely dibber that a friend made for me. You can see it on our Instagram page, but I left it at home, so I've got the end of a trowel. Moral of the story, always bring the right tools with you, the allotment. And here I am planting in some garlic. This is actually volunteer garlic that we grew in our tiny garden at home. I didn't actually plant it, or I must have planted it, but it kind of took root. I came out there, I was like, oh, got garlic. So I thought I might as well bring these down, and then we've got some early ones started off, and at home we can just have elephant garlic and the remainder of the garlic bulbs that we've bought. So I'm doing, if it's garlic, it's 9 seeds of garlic per square foot, and that's onions there, so that's 4 per square foot. So 4 onions per square foot, 9 garlic per square foot. Kind of making sure they're nice patted in nicely. Both garlic and onions, you want to make sure that the root is facing downwards. So you can see with this one here, you can see the root part just there. That bit we want to put down into the bottom of the bed so that the pointy bit faces upwards, and that's where it starts to grow the green bits out of. Incidentally, you can eat the green bits off of onions and garlic. What we do is we take them off, we dehydrate them and put them in our super greens powder. So you'll see here that I'm actually moving them over. I realised that I didn't have enough volunteer garlic to do the 2 rows, so I thought I'll make 1 whole row out of volunteer garlic and then the rest out of just standard seed garlic. And again, you want to make sure the bulb bit goes down to the bottom when you're planting garlic. Now I'm pushing them in nicely so that hopefully it's trying to stop the birds getting them. Hopefully. I actually came back a couple of days later when I had some more garlic seeds, and some of the birds and possibly rats have moved some, so I moved them over. We're getting ready to plant in the other half of the bed. You can see I put the compost on as well. I bought another thing full of compost and put that on the other side. So each of these beds takes around about 200 litres of compost. So we're going to need to build up quite a lot of compost. So I'm just finishing off the string in here, the same as I did with the other half of the bed, so that I can keep up knowing where everything's going. Getting the long ones on was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. And then I'm just finishing off planting in my garlic. I got a massive lot of seed garlic from a place online, which was really cool. I think I ordered like 160 seed garlic in the end. I was like, that's almost enough for us. We really need to plant some more garlic at home. Maybe one day we'll have enough. We'll be self-sufficient in garlic. That's our plan. So this is our raised bed. You can see that we've had a proper frost in the last few days. So it's proper hard and frosty at the moment. But I'm just going to take you through what we've actually got. So we've got 2 rows over here. They are garlic. Then we've got 2 rows, so you've got 2 rows over here of garlic, and then 2 rows here of onions, 1 garlic, 2 rows of onions, 2 rows of garlic, 1 row of onions, I think. Let me just see if we've actually got that right. He'll be on the garden plan. This row is onions, garlic, onions. I think then it's garlic, onions, garlic. So these ones here, you can see here, they were started a few weeks ago. So I do actually need to put some sort of cover on them because the birds have already started eating most of them, which is great. I need to do that at some point soon, so I will fix that, but haven't done it yet. But these are the ones that I planted actually yesterday. So they look like they're all bedded in because it's just been really, really frosty. So that was us planting some garlic. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Sorry it was a little bit disjointed with the whole kind of different shots and different times and everything. Blaming technology for that one. Thank you very much for joining us. We're still very new to this, so if you want to give us some comments, nice ones hopefully, that would be lovely. Obviously do all the things, like, subscribe, that kind of stuff. Find us on Instagram and say hello. That would be really cool. Other than that, thank you very much for joining us and have a lovely day.